Hey everybody, Frank Kern here. This is an important video. I want to get right to the point. And I want to talk to you today about the dreaded shiny objects. As you might know, this October will mark my 11th year serving our internet marketing community. And just like me, you've probably also noticed that it's like every week there's a brand new shiny object released into our marketplace, a new thing, and some of them are awesome and some of them are not so awesome. But let me tell you what I'm talking about here. So the shiny objects I'm referring to are the latest marketing fads. You know what I mean? Like the latest and greatest new gizmo that's going to help you make $50 billion in the next 4 seconds by simply, sending a Twitter out to all the people you acquired through the latest software, or the new money-making system that is finally going to cure all the marketing ails that have been tormenting you all these years. It's not your fault. You just didn't have this new money-making system. And like I said, all these shiny objects, some of them are awesome, right? Some of them are amazingly good, and some of them not so good. But here's the deal. Here's the ugly truth, all right? The harsh reality. Everything other than the list building, and I'll take it one step further and say list building and developing and maintaining a good relationship with your list based on mutual respect and you providing value, everything else is an absolute and total waste of your primary focus. All right? And by primary focus, here's what I mean. Some activities are okay to focus on a little bit, all right? But you should really only have your primary focus of your business be on these three things and these three things only. Here they are, aptly titled, the only three things that really matter, of course, in the context of your business. Thing one, building a list, right? Thing two, establishing a great relationship with that list by actually helping them. Go figure. Remember that old saying, you reap what you sow? We're talking about sowing the seeds of goodwill here, right? Thing number three is turning your subscribers into happy repeat customers. The last three words there are important. Happy repeat customers. Yeah? Everything else is secondary in your business, period. I don't care what business you're in. I don't care if you're selling like industrial springs that go in mattresses. Everything else is secondary. It doesn't matter, your business. So let's take SEO, for example, right? SEO is awesome. That's great. But what happens when Google changes their algorithm and your rankings disappear? If you didn't do the things we just talked about, if you don't have a list who already likes you, you're screwed. What are you going to do? No more traffic, no more money. The end. You're done. Congratulations. Would you like fries with that? That's the next thing to be saying after, oh shit, what happened to my rankings? So they can disappear. Without a list, you're hosed, right? AdWords, wonderful. It's great. I've had tons of traffic, tons of leads from Google, made tons of money working with Google over the years. But AdWords will slap you. So they say, right? I've heard a myth before that Google's been testing out this new Google slap theory, right? And you can get slapped. What happens if you don't have a list, you get slapped by AdWords, you got no more traffic, you got no more money, you're done. You go from I don't care if you're making $100,000 a day. If AdWords slaps you, and that's your primary source of traffic, you don't have a list, you're out of business. Like that one editor at Google AdWords decides you don't have a high enough quality score, you're out of business. Why would you ever want to put the fate of your family and your business on such a rocky and precarious foundation, right, that you can't control? But if you had a list in both of these situations, it wouldn't really matter. You'd be able to still make money while you built up your foundation once again. Same thing with JVs, right? People have always been touting, for some reason, this magic elixir in our marketplace is joint ventures. Oh, if you just get everybody to promote you, you'll be fine. Listen, JVs can ditch you, man. They can totally, not promote you anymore. Or even worse, they can lose all credibility in the marketplace, and now your former association with them, which used to make you money, can now make you look bad, right? So that's not a long-term strategy. Sure, it's great for secondary focus, but the best and most important thing to have is that list and that goodwill relationship with your list. And in the end here, I've got product creation. So many people, I've really noticed that this week, really, as I'm reading through emails and stuff from prospects and clients alike. So many people say, I just created this product, it's going to be great, how do I sell it? Listen, if you don't have a list, who are you going to sell the new product to? Find the market, build the list, then sell the product. See? The list is king. Now here's something that'll make you say, you know all those shiny objects we talked about? They're being shoved down your throat like every couple of minutes now by like the newest guru or whatever. Well, how are you finding out about all these new systems and these new gadgets and these new pieces of miracle, the new magic powder that you pour in your drink in the morning that's going to make money fly out of the DVD drive of your computer? How are you finding out about them? Yeah? How did you find out about this video? I wonder. Someone emailed you, didn't they? If you look back at every giant promotion online that's promoting everything else besides the fundamental core thing that builds your business, every single promotion online that you've been exposed to has been delivered entirely, I'd say actually 95% by email. Sometimes people use Twitter or social media as well, and usually you'll see the Twitter thing happen because someone emails somebody a video, and underneath the video it says, tweet this link. You know you've seen it too. You know I'm right with this. Every new shiny object that's supposed to be so great is built on the back of the very thing that's going to power your business for the rest of your career, which is a list, right? That's the way everybody's communicating with you. Everything else is secondary, period. The proof is in the pudding. Actions speak louder than words. That the person saying, this new system is amazing, is telling you it's amazing by way of the email to you, obviously actions speak louder than words. That list is the most important thing, and the goodwill that you build with that list based on actually helping them. So you've heard it before. Yeah, like now's the time for me to be like, yeah, if you have a list, all you got to do is press send and get money. The myth can be true, but it's really more of a myth because it's not that simple. And it would be, I'd really make a lot of money if I said, yeah, it's that simple. All you got to do is build a list and you'll instantly get rich. It's not that simple. If you do it wrong, you're hosed. If you don't do the whole list building and even more importantly, the list relationship building properly, you've wasted a lot of time. And instead of having a bunch of raving fans, you have a bunch of people that really view you as an uninvited, annoying pest. And most people teaching you about building lists and most people teaching you about marketing in general don't know what the hell they're talking about. Really, and I'm not trying to be an asshole by saying this. It's just obvious by looking at their marketing tactics. The people that are emailing you 400 million times saying, if you don't buy my stuff, you're going to blow up and die. They clearly don't. What, do you want to be like them and be an annoying pest to other people? They don't know what they're talking about, right? This dream of you're going to get rich overnight by buying a new system is a myth. The only thing that's going to work long term, yeah, you can make some money with a new flashy, shiny object. I don't think you can make a fortune. I don't think you can make a long-term, sustainable empire that's going to feed you and support your family and their family after that for generations. And I think you and I both know this is true, right? So let me tell you how to do it right. And it's really not that hard to do it right. Here you go. First of all, you need to understand that the money is absolutely not in the list, which sounds pretty weird coming from a guy who wants you to buy a list building course from him. But I'll tell you right now, up front, the money is absolutely, without question, not in the list. The only thing people who are telling you that are interested in is your money. Okay? The money's not in the list. Understand this. That is a crippling, detrimental myth that has been propagated throughout our community to the harm of the people who have taken it as fact. So you would say, well, where is the money? And someone would say, well, that money's in your relationship with your list. And you're getting warmer with that. But you have to ask what builds the relationship. And what builds the relationship with your list is the value that you provide to them. Right? The only way that you can build a good relationship with your list is by helping them and providing value, period. That's all. Everything else is worthless. That's the only thing you can do. Right? Being cute, funny is okay sometimes. But the only thing that's going to keep them sticking around, the only way you're going to become a trusted advisor that they believe in is by delivering value to them and actually helping them. So therefore, the real money, your real fortune, lies in the value you provide to that list.
I can see the surprise in your eyes, though they tell me that you really can